What is up? All right, so just a quick video. So the levin, the right-hand drive levin I just bought, had some issues. Had a leaky power steering pump, and then also a AC that wasn't working. So I was in a dilemma. Posted up on Club 86 to try and see if I could get some wisdom imparted on me. I didn't want to start digging into this car and removing stuff, not knowing its history, not knowing if there's some importance to it. But with what most people said was to remove power steering and keep AC. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm removing the power steering, keeping the AC, and I started digging into it. I'll show you what I got, how far I've gotten so far. All right, so as you can see, there's no more AC pump, or power steering pump, sorry. There's no more power steering pump. AC is still there. It's gonna stay there for the time being. Move you over here to my messy garage. Basically all the components for the power steering, the reservoir, pump, pulley, bolts, little hose, and then I got the high pressure hose along with the low pressure hose sitting over there draining. So plan is now I have to reinstall the cooling system. Man, there's so much more room in here now. It's so nice. So I figured, oh, you know what? I got to pull these off too. So we can do that. Let me get you posted up in my ghetto tripod that is broken, and we'll start to put that stuff back together. I got some Toyota. I had green coolant in it before, so now we're putting in the good stuff with some distilled water. So let me get you posted up. All right, so I got the overflow kind of cleaned out. Got all the green stuff out. I flushed the block until it was completely clear. The coolant was actually pretty good. It was just green, so I like to use red in these just to keep it OG. What are we doing? I guess we can let's get the bolts or the nuts on the, let me see if I can move you without this thing breaking. We're gonna get the nuts and the fan. Actually, let's get the radiator in, shroud in, fan, bottom shroud. Let's get that. So this radiator is pretty cool. It's F-Win. Never heard of it. You try to, oh, just drip water. If you try and Google anything, you won't really find anything. I'm sure it's an old school Japanese company. I'll keep it in action too. If it starts to leak or something happens, I'll get it rebuilt. I've had Mishimoto's and eBay ones, and you know, this is something cool because it's different. Keep rocking these Samco hoses even though they're starting to show their age. Okay, that's on. Get those tightened up. Make a plan. my instinct is to go with electrical fans and with the, you know, that shroud and eliminate the fan, but for right now I'm gonna keep it. It'll probably be on my list of stuff to order down the road. I'm trying to just do the things that it needs right now. So let me get that other stuff and we'll start knocking things out. So we got the upper shroud, lower shroud. Let's see if we can't snake this in here. Man, that was a pain with the stuff all on here. Because initially when I removed the power steering pump, when I was going to remove the power steering pump, there's two bolts that hold it in. Well, of course, one of the bolts you only have access to with a wrench, and the nut or the end of the bolt was rounded off. So I had to freaking pull the radiator, get a pulley on the or puller on the pulley, and pull it off. Man, it was a nightmare. It made this job 10 times harder than it needed to be. All right, I'm grabbing the fan. Here's this fan. Give me a second. I'm gonna pause you and I'm gonna go rinse this off. Boom. Look at that. That's practically brand new. Don't look right there. All right. Let's see if we can get this on with no drama. Whoa, that was almost drama. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see really what I'm doing, but putting nuts on the studs, holding on to the frame. Of course. And wouldn't you know it, one of these screws that holds that clamps the two sides of the fan shroud freaking fell down into the abyss. Gone. No chance I'm ever finding it. So I'm gonna toss in man, I gotta replace this. Replace this water pump belt because it is not good. It's pretty terrible, actually. Feels like sandpaper. Alright, let me grab a wrench real quick. Wrench. Okay. I do these, I like to do proper torque sequences. Not trying to have a wobbling pulley on me. You know, it was a big, wasn't an easy decision. what to do with this. You know, if this was just a beater, ow, damn it. If this was just a beater car, or even just like a medium spec car, you know, pull power steering, pull AC, clean up all this stuff. But you know, when you got a car that has some, not necessarily history, but you know, this car was something cool in its day. See, I could rotate this. It's kind of convenient, actually. When you have just a whatever car, it makes things a lot easier. Because with this, it's like, you don't know what it is, what it's from. This is like a cool car that might be in some videos, you know? I don't want to just start tearing apart a car that might have some history. So I have to like think about my decisions, which is different than what I'm used to. Okay, we're tight there. I only completely crushed one up. All right, let me back you out now a little bit. Okay, tripod's holding, good. Alright, so we got fan in, lower fan shroud, upper fan shroud. Pull this. What is happening with you? Jesus. Alright, let's get these two top ones started. And then I'll put 3 of the 4 bolts in. Oh, you know what? I forgot this little. So here, you tell me if you know what this is. This was installed in between the radiator and the condenser. Clearly just, you know, piece of scrap metal that they use shears and bent with their hand, but they had it installed in between the radiator and the condenser. I'm wondering if I should just keep it in there. Consult my photos. I'll bring you right back. Actually, you know what? I'll leave it out for now. Not that big a deal. I got enough stuff to do. I don't need to be wasting time on that. Okay, on. Started. Let's get the screwdriver, put these things in. Yeah, I can't believe I lost one of these screws, because you know, I mean, just look at them. They're not. I have tons of hardware, but look at this thing. It's just such a fatty, little chunky boy. So I'm gonna skip that one and put this one here. It's so funny they just use these chunky screws. Nowadays it'd be some stupid clip you gotta freaking, like how easy is that? Nowadays it would be some, whoops. It would be some stupid clip you gotta freaking pull out. Let's get this guy back in here. Actually, you know what? Let's wipe that off real quick. I used to have my engine bays always be sparkling, and people ask me, "Oh, what do you have to do to get your engine so clean, engine bay so clean?" And I tell them, this is like my number one advice, and it sounds stupid. It might not even make sense, but what I say is, clean the areas you don't see. Because it's obvious to clean all the areas you see. You clean the areas, like realistically you want to pull this off, clean back behind here, pull this off, clean back behind there. I'm not going for that on this car. Alright. You can get new ones of these for, I forget how much they are, like $140 or something like that. I forget the exact price. You could get nice bright white ones of these, which I may do in the future. But with this engine bay, I feel like it'll stick out. It'll be like I'm trying too hard, you know? Alright, I should have taken these off and cleaned that. You know what I should have done? Stupid. I should have tightened that lower radiator hose first. Yep. What you gonna do? This one, so. Right? I feel like I'm missing this one. Don't need to be super tight though. Just tighten them so they don't fall out on you. My buddy Chris, God bless his soul, I had sold him a carbon Kevlar cam cover about like 6 years ago, and I kept trying to buy it back from him. Would never sell it to me. Then he goes drifting one day, and the freaking bolts backed out, and it was sacrificed. Now I'll never get that thing back. I digress. could not have done this in yours. Give me a second. Jesus. Why did I do this? I wish there was some type of flashlight that you could put on your head, and wherever you looked, it pointed, you know? Gerster. Move this charcoal canister here. And slice my finger. Target spec. Mr. Charcoal canister, go back to your home. There we go. Okay. Cooling system is back together. Right? Tight. Tight. I didn't loosen this one, but we'll check. It's a little loose. Tight. Yeah, Toyota. Let's just run it down the firewall. Let's get her filled up with some juice. Oh, of course. A little bit of green residue right here. Alright, now I'm gonna toss some coolant in first. Try not to spill all of it. I'm definitely gonna spill some of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you're stupid. If someone were to ask me if this was concentrated coolant, I'd say no. looks like, it smells like new coolant, but it doesn't have the luster of new concentrate. This might have been some stuff I used for like a second and had to pour out and saved. Save a little bit. Damn, I'm usually pretty good about that. I don't save coolants and stuff like that. I usually just toss that stuff. Shoot. Now this stuff we can spill, and I probably will spill some on purpose. Kind of follow down where that you know what I forgot? I forgot the mounts for the top of the radiator. Guzzle. All right. You tell them fat. Freaking over here. Sweating and not breathing. Okay, before we top all this off and stuff, we gotta remove these and cap off the ends. That's for the power steering pump, so it knows like if you're on the highway or not. Give me a sec. All right, might be a slightly different angle, but I'm still getting the gist of it. All right, so now we need to get the 10, pull these off. Oh, that's not incorrectly. Oh, that's fine. The 10, pull these flat or needle nose, pull those, and then we'll cap those guys off. Give me 1 second. You ever sometimes choose to use, oh man, that's not very much room to work. You ever use manual tools when even though you have power tools? I could have zipped these off in 1 second, but I chose the hard way. I have to decide too if I want to keep this clear cover or go with the OG cover. That's a predicament I'm in as well. Okay. I wish these bolts weren't so stupid. Yeah, like, I could have zipped this on in 4 seconds. But I chose to use human powered. Make sure you're recording. You are.
See, I should have left this off too. Am I stupid today? Add this to the list of parts for the. Tell you what.
Vacuum lines on this car are pretty good. Not one has busted. Looking for some vacuum cabs right now. I'm gonna see what size we're working with.
Okay. This is a good one and the one you can see.
Okay, cool.
Two the same cap.
Alright, that's capped off. Cool. I think we're basically to a point now where we can. Let me just go over things in my head.
Got a brand new fan in there. Coolant's topped off. Oh, these. This car apparently only has 170,000 kilometers. Which, I mean, you know.
How hard is it to roll back one of these odometers?
You know? My daughter could probably do it. YouTube video.
Alright, radiator's in there. I say we put the battery up to it, fire it up. You see anything I'm not seeing? Give me 1 second, we'll grab the key. Key? I think it's the original. It's kind of cool. I got a spare made, but let's get this battery hooked back up. Well, let me try to tighten that up. I'm guessing it's 8, but it looks like a 9. Oh, that a 10? Ten or 9? 10. Weird. Still loose. What the crap? Every single freaking thing on this is loose. Yeah, this is still loose. Look at that. Okay. Alright, we're tight now. Am I missing anything? I should say, what am I missing? There's something I'm missing. That's back on. That's on. It's fired up. Smoky right now.
have been concentrated. Could have been mistaken. Right now the AC is not hooked up. There's no belt. I need to get a different pulley. Oh, that looks good. That screeching you're hearing? Previous owner said it was some emissions thing or warm-up thing, but it's the alternator. The alternator is actually bearings going out or something, so when it's cold it does this, and once it warms up it goes away. So I have a spare alternator, so I'm going to toss it on. I'm not even going to look to see if there's any leaks because I already know there's no leaks. Waiting for that to start bubbling up. Then I'll toss some more coolant in there. Good. Burping the coolant, but other than that, I think we're good.
I know this is kind of a boring video, but it's something. I haven't been filming much. I just don't feel like filming when I'm working on my cars. It's a little bit of a hassle, but we're gonna let this thing warm up, get the coolant flowing, and then we'll button it up and it's done. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll post another video. I'll show you right now. I got a slave cylinder got to put in, or not a slave cylinder, sorry, a master cylinder, clutch master that needs to go in. So I'll bring you around when I do that. Other than that, thanks for watching. Peace out.